So telecultural women is a group of women from Laikipia North, from 2 community land, Lipole and Munishoi. So each of the community land donated 20 acres, so we have 40 acres, and the 2 or 3 women owns the 40 acres, and we do our activities within the 40 acres. The reason as why we came together as Maasai women is because in Laikipia and Maasai, women do all domestic work at home and own nothing. Actually, what we want is chicken if you have any, and manure. So personally, I do my own research to see what do we want as Maasai women. How do we empower ourselves as pastoralism women? In a group of 2 or 3, only 15 women went to school. And in the 15, only 7 went to secondary school. The rest have never gone. And all of us are victims of FGM and earlier marriages. So for us to say no to our children, not to undergo FGM and earlier marriages, and also denied of education, we have to be economically empowered so that we can support them. So that's how we came to find out what do we have to do. And then we ask our men to give us land, which is not normal in Maasai. It's very hard for the women to own land. It took several years for them to agree, but finally they agree, and this has been agreed because of conservation. If you see the 40 acres, because it is electrical fence, it's very different from the community lands. Yes. And also now we got the Naibunga, because we are part of Naibunga Conservancy. We are in the upper unit, so we got a lot of support from the Naibunga Conservancy. And also Ojogi, which is a private ranch near us, the Wasonyiro Baboon Project and African Conservation Center. So we do what we know that can generate income to the women. One of them is our culture. We have a beautiful culture. We know how to do beadwork. These manyatas, you see the traditional hats around. Yes, we did it by ourselves, because at homes it is a women work. Building of Maasai houses is done by women. So we know how to do the construction of traditional houses. We know the beadwork. We know how to do the leather things, like just making a skin to be a cloth. Yes, so we use the skills that we have to generate income. So when our guests come here, we dance for them. We show them.
Yes, I can tell you for free, yes, we have danced.
Then we show them a normal traditional Maasai woman life. Like, you wake up very early in the morning, you go milk the animals, you make sure that they're gone, you collect the firewood, you fetch water, you smear the houses, like you see the houses, then you find some work for the beadwork. You are the one who takes care of the children. So without a woman getting some money to support her work, it will be very difficult for her to succeed in her daily life. We are very busy women. And then now, after doing all that, we started being known by people. And we started getting now partners. We call them partners. We partner with Oljogi, we partner with Naibunga, we partner with Wasonyiro Baboon Project, African Conservation Center, Laikipia Permaculture. We conserve the 40 acres. After conservation, the indigenous trees which used to be here, but because of the overuse, they were no longer here, they start germinating again. And we take that advantage to do what we call plant walk to the researchers and also to the guests. We study both medicinal and ceremonial plants around here. And when we take you to show you the ceremonial and the medicinal plants, we charge you $20. That's 2,000 Kenyan shillings. So within our land, we started getting money because of the conservation. Yes. We also study animals. We do what we call cattle walk. You go to a Maasai home, you milk the cows, you follow them to see what to do Maasai learn when they look after their animals. We also do goat follow, especially to international schools and also to the guests. We take them to a Maasai home. We show them how we milk goats and sheep, because we milk the sheep. And we separate the milk and we tell them why. Goat milk are very good for making tea, and also for children because they feed on many shrubs, so we believe it is medicinal. Whereas sheep milk is very good for making cheese. Then we tell them why we mix the goats and the milk and the sheep. Sorry.
Why do you do that?
Because the goats are very faster and the sheep are very slow. So to reduce the movement, we have to mix them. Yes.
Okay.
We also do baboon walk. We have a troop of baboons that are tamed. So we take researchers and also those people who want to study the behavior of animals. We can only do baboon walk either early in the morning or late in the evening. And one of us is just a guide, so you get a local woman guide. I'm the guide, actually. So we take you to the bush. You see, they're almost human. They wake up very early. They do a lot of social activities like greeting each other. They do grooming. Yes, before they start moving. You see, there are children that are born black, and the transition takes place 5 months. Yeah, and you start a lot, actually. So.